Just so we've got sound. We've got sound. Yes, we've got sound. Is it? Oh no, it's mute. Yeah, share screen. Oh, okay. What's the share tab audio? Sorry, just getting used to things here. Nope. Nope. Customization. Maybe actions. Oh, that's where it is. Okay. Sorry, yeah, it's my first time streaming, obviously. And yeah, well, if no one turns up, this video will go up on YouTube. Of course. Since this is streamed on YouTube, it'll be uploaded on YouTube after it's done. Yeah, I decided to do one now because the picture quality should be fairly good for this little webcam. And yeah, it's... oh, excuse me. Silly Pepsi. But yes, absolutely gorgeous weather outside. We've been having brilliant weather this whole week, and it's going to continue into next week as well. So yay! That'll be the there'll be the Easter holidays coming up this week, which of course will have the Easter weekend at the end of the holiday for some reason, rather than being in the middle. Oh, we got somebody in the chat, Nicholas. Daskievich, or One Sonic Cool. Hi there. At least I got somebody in the chat. So yes, as the title says, we are going to be doing an unboxing, another one for Classic Collection. Decided just to get this set out of the way. You can see the boxes. Yeah, it's been in my wardrobe, so the box has seen better days. But oh well. Yeah, just see what we get from this one. Of course, we get a lot of the old, well, not the old, sort of reprinted cards with the Digimon artwork from back in the day. Of course, I've had opened a couple of these, but on separate videos. But that's not all. We're also going to be opening afterwards as a bonus, since I got these at Forbidden Planet in London yesterday, a couple of packs of excuse me, sorry, special booster version 2.5s. Now, Cyber Knight 8610, who often does Yu-Gi-Oh pack openings, opened a couple of these, and these really intrigued me, as these have a few cards which are from Digimon Tamers, my personal favorite season, but also they've got some there's a D-Reaper support. Yeah, there's a couple of new cards that support the D-Reaper deck, which we haven't seen much in a way since Digital Hazard, of course, had all those D-Reaper cards. The two in particular from this one is a new ADR01 Jerry and a new option card called D-Reaper Zone. So, of course, there's no guarantee of pulling any of those, but we still might get some decent cards regardless. I think there's quite a bit. Yeah, Jesmon supports in there. Obviously, Alphamon, he's one of the key cards on that. I'm not sure who the other one is. Oh, it's kind of looks like Imperial Digimon Paladin mode, actually. Yes, we might. I don't know, it might be these two might be secret rares in this set. So yeah, that'd be interesting. But first of all, we will open up the Classic Collection. So yeah, thanks for stopping by, Nicholas. Digimon's your favorite second favorite series. Cool. What's your first one, if I may ask? Just while I'm opening this. Then I've got my scissors. Again, do not run with the scissors. Running with scissors is always bad. Pokemon. Oh, fair enough. Of course, Pokemon is still So yeah, it's one of the top 3 card games still, along with Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic the Gathering, which I know my friend Ed, who does streams on Twitch, is really big into Magic the Gathering. Something I was going to say about Ed. That's it. Oh no, it's the the fact I'm streaming on YouTube rather than somewhere like on Twitch. Well, I've never had too much of an issue when typing messages on YouTube because Twitch has an automated system. When people type, if they make a mistake, they will try and correct it, but it takes a second. And I can be a very fast typist with my right hand. I'm right-handed, and because I type quite fast, sometimes before I often look at a sentence before I send it, but it's usually filled with like 2 spelling mistakes, or there's little errors, but that's because Twitch was trying to correct itself and I'm way too fast for it. So yeah, it's always been annoying about Twitch. Always annoying about Twitch whenever I use it. I mean, no offense to anybody, of course, who uses Twitch. Quite a few of my friends use it. Merlin and Bobby Thornbody. Merlin the Spaniel, that's what I meant to say. Yeah, they use it, and of course Ed does as well. It's just whenever typing messages, sometimes it can be really annoying. Maybe I should type less. So yeah, we've got the slightly battered box. No doubt the other boxes I've got probably going to have like batters in the corner or whatever, but still. Oh, that's right. I've just reminded myself. You also get the War Greymon promo card, not Black War Greymon. It's just made for black. So is this one with blocker? Yeah, blocker and reboot. So don't forget, this is the early days of the card game, so the effects are going to be very not similar, straightforward. That's it, more basic. So this is before Alliance and other effects like that. But yeah, as before, we have, is it 24 packs? Yeah, 24 packs per box. Let me just, there we go. That's better. So now we've got the full on display going on. Wizards of the Coast originally released the Pokemon cards before the Pokemon Company handled it. Okay, did they? Oh no, I'm thinking of Upper Deck for Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, I think you're right. Wizards of the Coast did think in the very early days, because a lot of the Pokemon toys back in the day were handled by Hasbro, and Hasbro also owned Wizards of the Coast, which of course produces Magic the Gathering. So it made sense that their card division, Wizards of the Coast, would handle Pokemon. But then, of course, TPCI would then handle the distribution of the card game afterwards. So yeah, let's start off with our first of 24 packs of Classic Collection. But I swear, if I get another Venom Myotismon Alter Art, I will be in hysterics, because again, they're supposed to be super rare. Well, super rare, but the Alter Arts are meant to be rarer than super rares. And why am I doing it from the top? I have to remember what I've learned. Open from the bottom. If the top doesn't work, always open cards from the bottom. Man Bandai still makes Digimon cards. Yes, this is BT20. I don't think this is the most recent one, but it is one of the more recent ones. I think there's a set that's going to come out fairly shortly. This is actually a combination, I think, of 2 or 3 Japanese sets. So they could, because the English version of the card game was a bit delayed, so they're playing catch up. So yeah, they're still doing that. They're still doing the Dragon Ball Super card game. They're still doing the One Piece card game, or especially One Piece. They've been promoting that like mad, especially last year. And they've also got 2 new starter sets coming out. Again, they're focusing on War Greymon and Metal Garurumon. I think they've got some other cards as well. I think they're focusing on a lot more of the Digimon Adventure cast. Which, speaking of, you get quite a few cards for those Digimon in this set. So we begin with a Tentomon, Keramon. Oh, that's right, you get the support for Diaboromon in this. Zudomon, Metal Mumemon. Oh, and the Machine Dramon Ultimate Play. That was it, with the machines at the ultimate level. Palmon, Wizardmon, Metal Tyrannomon, there's another one. Because the idea is you can play Machinedramon straight away, and all you need is like 5 ultimate level machine or cyborg Digimon in the trash for its evolution source. Patamon, Greymon. Oh, by the way, like I said, I did do openings of these in the past, but if anyone wants to pause the video when this isn't live, to if you wanted to read what each card does, then there you go. Lady Devimon. Here we go. One of my favorites, Paildramon. Yeah, I'm big into Vmon. So Paildramon is our first rare and Mega Kabuterimon. I'm just reminded, is that super rare? Oh, it's just a rare. Yeah. The just about see the little sorry. There's a little hexagon beside the number EX. Yeah, EX1 right there. It has an R, which lets you know it's a rare. If it's a super rare, it'll be SR, and if it's a secret rare, it will have SEC written on it. Okay. Oh, upper Deck and Tops are the major card manufacturers of sports cards. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, especially Tops, since they give out a lot of those cards with candy and stuff like that. We have Tops here in the UK as well. I think more in America they might do stuff like baseball, basketball, and American football. Here we tend to focus more on our version of football, soccer. So Americans will call it. Anyway, so we'll carry on now with Garurumon, another Metal Tyrannomon. I'm actually going to slow down a little bit so people can pause later on. Angemon, another Wizardmon. Yeah, these are we're going to get a lot of repetition with these cards. Biomon. Yes, of course, these all feature the original Bandai art that they used for the first version of the card game back in the day. Of course, Garudamon, Zudomon, Magnadramon, Galamon's first or her bestial mega form, as opposed to Orphanimon, which wasn't introduced till later. Gabumon. Nice. Lilymon. Tops made Garbage Pail Kids. Yeah, they did, didn't they? Yeah, because it was with candy, and they gave the they started off in the form of cards, which are, of course, are a parody of the Cabbage Patch Kids. Win rate 60% is our first rare. Very nice. And Ultimate Connection. Oh, this helps with that Machinedramon strategy. It's the you may trash 1 level 5 Digimon card with Cyborg in its traits to your hand to gain 2 memory and draw 1. But yeah, as I said, but this does help with because you need to get the ultimate cyborgs and machines, whatever, in your trash to properly play Machinedramon. We might be able to pull that as the secret rare, but that's not guaranteed with this set. It's still guaranteed at least 2 alternate arts. I'm hoping to pull one of the a different alternate art. They resemble the alternate arts, of course, resemble the original cards, but they've also got that one where you have little pixels on them. We might be able to pull one of those, and you'll see what I mean. So we'll begin with Angemon, Korosarimon. That's Keramon's champion form, and that's for Diaboromon. Stingmon. Yeah, we get Stingmon. We don't get Wormmon in this. Yeah, I've just remembered. Vmon's a rare in this set. We don't get Wormmon, which is weird. Tapermon, or Bakumon if you're Japanese. I remember that because they did that in the Digimon Frontier dub. They called him that for some reason. Biomon. Gomamon. Oh, that's right. Yeah, with Gomamon, this was before Vikemon was introduced. So, I can't remember now. Was it? We're sure to pull it at some point, and I'll remember. What his megaform was. Placiomon, that was it. But again, we'll confirm that when we pull it. Salamon. I think that's a common card, so we'll pull it at some point. Birdramon. Kind of revealed what was there. Etamon, the second villain, major villain after Devimon. Oh yeah, you got all the most of the major villains in the set as well. Kabuterimon again. Infamon as our first rare. because that's the ultimate form for Keramon, almost up to Dearbornmon, and Fight for Your Pride as our second rare. So this one is don't think there's much in the way of this is just for oh no, it's for Myotismon in particular. Yeah, I'd forgotten that because some of these cards do feature certain support. That's crazy that Upper Deck and Konami had a lawsuit for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game, which now Konami handles the game in both Japan, Europe, and USA, and also Canada too. It was because Upper Deck did something. I can't remember what it was. They kind of overstepped what their legal requirements were. I think they were trying to. I think the main thing was they were trying to sell more cards than they were allowed to, or something to that extent. So Konami decided, you know what, we're going to terminate our contract with you and just distribute the card game ourselves. Since in Japan, they'd always distributed the card game, well, the second form of the card game, because ironically enough, actually, it was Bandai that did the first form of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game, the ones with the cards which resembled the cards seen in Season 0, which was done by Toei. And of course, Toei Animation produced Digimon. So Yu-Gi-Oh! Is kind of a prototype Digimon in that respect. Yeah, I found that funny. But yeah, of course, now it's Konami does the card game, and the anime Up Till Reigns was produced by the Studio Gallop. But it was produced by TV Tokyo and NAS. TV Tokyo, of course, being the Japanese TV channel, and NAS, short for Nihon Advertising Systems, which is an ad agency which sponsored the production. So yeah, we'll begin with Gardramon. Ooh, XVmon. Very nice. Of course, he's a common, and this has got jamming, which is great for, always great for attacking security is jamming, because you, even if a Digimon is more powerful, that Digimon won't be deleted if it's got jamming. Great effect. Devimon. First major antagonist. Megadramon. Oh yeah, that's right. We get Megadramon, but not Gigadramon in this, which is odd. But oh well. I think there was a Gigadramon, which was original artwork. I just realised, this is the only one that features the original artwork. Maybe this one didn't sell as well, and they that's why they haven't produced the sequel set for this yet. But I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Maybe happen in the future. Anyway, Elecmon. Sorry, I keep rambling on. Andromon. This one's definitely one you could use for the strategy for. Is he a cyborg? Yeah. Definitely one you can use for that Machine Dramon strategy. Togemon. Gatomon. Always loved that artwork. I think there was another artwork with her doing her her punch move, like in a rapid flurry of it, as I recall in the original artworks. Myotismon, personally my favorite villain of the of the whole thing. He keeps coming back. That's shades of a good villain right there, is he keeps coming back. Oh boy. I mean, he may have been like only for one major saga in season 1, but wait till season 2. Garurumon. We've got another Mega Kabuterimon as our first rare, and I think we got a possible alter art. Oh, nice! Hercules Kabuterimon. Kabuterimon's mega form, and yeah, this is the alt art. This is not the kind of alt art I was trying to explain earlier on, the one with the pixel artworks. I know Tyrannomon was one of them. But still, very good. Of course, this is what the cards almost looked like back in the day. I noticed the blue trim. I thought, oh, we got an alternate art straight. This was like our 4th pack in, I think. Yeah. So very good, very good. So of course, it just has the same effects as the regular version of Hercules Kabuterimon, except of course it's the original artwork. Very good. I'll just pop that up there. Konami owns Konami Cross Media NY, which is which it was for Kids Entertainment, which dubbed the Yu-Gi-Oh anime and originally dubbed Pokemon before Pokemon Company International took over. Yes, they indeed they did. Yeah, 4K Media it's called now, and yeah, Konami was pretty much in charge of that. They I think they're pretty much exclusively Yu-Gi-Oh. They probably did other projects, but Yu-Gi-Oh would be their main thing. Again, why do I keep trying open from the top? Bandai has taught me open from the bottom. There we go. Very rarely does the top actually open. Okay, so carrying on. Palmon. XVmon. And very good with that jamming. Hagurumon. Just making sure. Yeah. Everything is, I see everything as is through the camera. Oh, but yeah. Everything's like all written forwards and not backwards, because sometimes cameras do that. But I still got to got a good good fit, not good feeling. I'm just going to go on. I have to make sure that the cards are in the right position so the camera can pick them up. Essentially, sorry, ramble on, and I've lost my focus. Ikakumon, another Togemon. Another Elecmon. Yeah, they tend to focus on 2 major evolutionary lines per color. I tend to focus, along with a few random ones. Devimon. Myotismon again. Is that? Oh no, that's common. Yeah. Don't know why I thought it was a rare. Patamon. No one's particularly good for being a searcher. Greymon. Oh, I haven't got one of him yet. No doubt I'm saying that, and then we're going to pull Greymon for the next 3 packs or something. Another win rate, 60%. As our first rare, and no. Awesome. Oh wow, yeah. Wow. This is the talk about I wasn't expecting to pull this actually, but this is great. This is the Machinedramon secret rare. Ah, very good. One good thing about this set though, it doesn't take away the other pull rates, so that we've still got our second alternate art left to go. So this this takes place instead of receiving another super rare or something like that. But yeah, this is great. Oh, awesome. So yeah, you can literally play Machinedramon here straight away with if you've got 5 ultimate level machine or cyborgs. Oh no, it's just cyborgs, but still. That's why the set supplies quite a few of those, so that you just be able to like build a stack and then pop Machinedramon on top of it straight away. That's quite good. You may place up to 5 red or black cards with cyborg in their traits and different card numbers from your hand and or trash in this Digimon's Digivolution cards to gain 1 memory for each card placed. So yeah, it's actually similar to the card Darkdramon for D Brigade back in Great Legend. They had a very similar thing going on with that. Yeah, that is awesome. Again, I was not expecting to pull the secret rare again. I know I did it before, but again, wasn't really expecting it to happen. That's great. We've still got several packs left to go. So let's carry on, because also we've got the 2 special booster packs after this. Megadramon, Andromon, another XVmon. Yeah, we're going to easily get a place of him. Hagurumon, or Hagurumon, however you want to pronounce it. Tentamon, Biomon, Wizardmon, R.I.P. Wizardmon, who became a ghost. Lilymon, and I don't think that's too much into spoiler territory. It's been decades, people. Oh, Phoenixmon. I haven't pulled one of her yet, yeah, because that's Biomon's Mega. Plesiomon, this is the one which was at first going to be considered to be Gomamon's Mega, but now it's Vikemon, that's it, which was introduced first in the Digimon Adventure PSP game, exclusively in Japan. We've got Quagamon as our first rare. Yeah, this was one of the random cards that I mentioned. And Tyrannomon as our second rare. See, I think it's Quagamon. I think definitely Tyrannomon. I think Quagamon as well is another one which you can get an alt art of, which has sort of pixel art, which resembled the Digimon V Pet. That's what it was. Yeah, the little digital pets like Tamagotchi, but of course Digimon is a fighting version of that. I don't know, because back in the day, lots of people were like, "Oh, Digimon, that's just a Pokemon rip-off." And thinking, no, it's it's got its own origin. Seriously. So carrying on, we've got Ikakumon again. Very appropriate, so we just pulled Plesiumon. Devimon. With Retaliation, that's the one where you get to delete a Digimon that deletes it as well. Metal Tyrannomon. And perfect for that. It's a cyborg. Yep, perfect for the Machine Dramon strategy. We're Garurumon. Another Biomon. Angemon. At the end of the day, we'll no doubt get a whole load of play sets of a lot of these. Hagurumon again, which is also good for that strategy. I think you can draw and trash. You may trash one Digimon card with Machine or Cyborg and it straight to your hand and then draw two. Yeah, so that's, again, very good for that strategy to work. But yeah, a lot of these cards do support each other, depending on, no matter what, also depending on, of course, on what card color you go with. Lilymon. Metal Etemon. Actually, I forgot Metal Etemon was in this. But yeah, we've got Etemon. It actually doesn't evolve from purple. No, it's odd that you have Metal Etemon and he doesn't evolve from regular Etemon. Oh no, regular. Oh, Etemon isn't purple. He's black. Yeah. Short-term memory of a goldfish sometimes. It's stupid. Anyway, continuing on. Argumon. Metal Greymon as our first rare. And yes, he is usable for the Machine Dramon because it's red or black, or red and black you can use. And this is Cyborg as well. Yep. And actually, you can see the colors there can evolve from red or black, even though it's just a red card. Oh, and Ice Wall. Oh, yeah, I remembered when Ice Wall was a everyone wanted to use Ice Wall because it's very good for disruption. Yeah, all your opponent's Digimon gain when attacking lose 2 memory until the end of the next turn, and security gain 2 memory. So obviously they have to pay a lot more memory in order to attack. And yeah, I think eventually they being Bandai, decided to, no, we're not going to have any of that. We're going to limit that card. Toei handles the Digimon anime just like they handled Glitter Force after Saban Brands was sold off to Hasbro. Okay, Glitter Force. I'm guessing that's probably one of the Precure anime, or it might be something similar. But Saban Brands sold to Hasbro. That's the thing. I think I'm not sure if it's the whole company that they sold to. I think Hasbro just bought Power Rangers, but all the other Saban brands are pretty much still owned by Saban brands, but I can't be sure. We definitely know it was Power Rangers because obviously Hasbro, made a huge fuss going, yeah, we own Power Rangers. And then, of course, a couple of years later, like, actually, no, we don't want Power Rangers anymore. And now they've given it to Playmates. But I think Playmates are doing the right thing, though. If I'm right about this, they're planning on doing a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers toy line, which is pretty much how like the original one was when Bandai did it back in the day, like with the these size. I can't really describe it, anyway, but with the action figures, they probably bring back the ones with the automorph, where they you press a button or they squeeze their legs and their head flips. And they morph they morph from their civilian head to their morphed head, and I think they're also doing like the role play weapons like the Blade Blaster and the Dragon Dagger, and I think they're also going to do or try and recreate the original Zords as well. Which I think that's a good idea. So yeah, good luck to them if that's what they're going to do. Again, and again, irony as Playmates. This won't be the only time Playmates and Toei had anything to do with each other, because Toei Animation helped to produce the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. At least the first season and a few episodes after that. I think a couple for season 2, a couple for season 3, and it's a bit iffy whether or not they actually did the intro sequence, because there's conflicting reports. But anyway, moving on. Sorry, XVmon. Oh, you got my nerd on, Nicholas. Salamon, Tentamon, Gardramon. Oh, sorry, Tapermon. There we go. Stingmon. I mean, he evolves from blue. Oh, yeah, you can see he evolves from blue, so you can actually use Vmon for his evolution, but still, it's just not right without Wormmon. Glad that's rectified in later sets. Gomamon. I mean, you can use, and that's the beauty of these cards. You can use them in any way you want, with any kind of deck you want as well. Dino Beamon, first time we pulled him, very nice. Because Paildramon is the more rare of the two. The Dino Beamon is slightly more common. Yeah, because you can clearly see it's a DNA evolution of Stingmon and XVmon, though I think Stingmon is more in the lead because of that. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you got the... oh, no, not with this set. No. I remember there's a green version of Imperial Dramon Dragon Mode, which was done in a similar style, but that came with... I think it's Dragon's Roar. Yeah, that set where you can get as a promotional card. Gabumon. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because a few of these air cards are slightly rarer. Remember now, Boltmon, that's the one I remembered from the card game back in the day, though we don't actually see him in the anime. Well, not in the original one. Oh, again, Metal Greymon for a rare. Very nice. And Hercules Kabuterimon. So actually, I forgot. There it is. Yeah, we can compare the two now. So that's the regular version, and this is the alt art. Oh, there we are. See, of course, the alt art resembles the original cards, and the regular version is just the regular version. But yeah, very good. But it's got the same effects. Disney Plus will have a Power Rangers show made by Hasbro and 20th Television, and they are not going to use any Toei footage from Super Sentai. Yeah, there was discussion about them at some point trying to do it all themselves, like all the effects, all the costumes, all the fights, all the... I mean, the battle cost, the normal fights against the monsters or whatever, we know they can do because Saban had done that in the past. However, it's going to be interesting how they handle Zord footage. Well, actually, no. They also did that as well, yeah, because it's very rare, but they did do original Zord footage every now and then. However, it's obviously getting the space to build a set where, you've got all the city miniatures and all that all around. And of course, you've got these two, you've got one person being a giant robot and one person being a giant monster. And of course, you get... I bet it's fun, actually, but it's incredibly hard work. How Toei does it, because I saw footage of how they did it with Die Ranger, is they do it one step at a time. Like they make a monster or a mecha or Zord, whatever, make a throw a punch or whatever. Then they and then they pause, and then they do another pose, and then they pause again, and then they do another pose, and then they pause again. So it's a lot slower than you'd think, but in editing, of course, it's all more fluid as they put stuff together. Yes, very interesting way they do it. We begin with Metal Mummimon. This is actually the second time we pulled him, I think. Yeah. That's the thing. Yeah, he's one of the many Mummimon cards, but Metal Mummimon is the only one in this set. Wizardmon? That's obviously because of the strategy with Machine Dramon, as I kept mentioning. Oh, we've got another Keramon. Yeah, Diaboromon is a super rare in this, so we may not necessarily pull him, especially after we pulled Machine Dramon, but we'll see. Gardramon? No, sorry, I got confused. Garudamon, sorry, yes, Garuda, after the Asian bird spirit, even though it looks very much Native American. Figure that one out. Kurosarimon. It's interesting that it's going to be on Disney Plus because, although mind you, they still have ties with Hasbro because of the whole Marvel thing, so maybe that's why. Zudomon. Oh. Powermon. Magnadramon. Kengotamon's first Mega. Ah, Piedmon, one of the Dark Masters. Actually, yeah, I think it's Puppetmon and Metal Seedramon are the only two from of the Dark Masters we don't get in this. And we don't get Pokemon either, so we get most of the evil bad guys sent from season 1. You got Piedmon there. Which I think is a DNA Digivolve version of Myotis one. I can't remember who the other one was. Or that could be like one of many ways of getting him, obviously, because Digimon, there's various different ways of getting various different monsters. Plesiomon, again, Gomamon's original Mega. I mean, that could still be possible. Who knows? Oh, we got Ogremon as our first rare. Hang on. I'm going to guess. Ogremon is our first rare, so the second one must be Leomon. Come on, Leomon. Oh, no. Okay, then. Sometimes you often get them together, but that's not always the case. But no, we've got... is this a super rare? Oh, no, it's just a rare. Yes, Analog Youth. I remember the alt art of this card being very much in demand. Yeah, Analog... I can't remember the name of the character. He has a name in the Japanese version. He originally comes from the Digimon World video game on PlayStation. He's actually the character you control. Mamio, that's it. That's his name. I was just checking the chat there. Did I? I've lost track now what side of it, because obviously you've got two ends. I kind of forget now which end I've done more of, but oh well. Doesn't matter. Also try and speed things along a little. So we're Garurumon. Gardramon, the one I got confused with Garudamon. Of course, becomes Kazu's Digimon in Tamers, but he was just a standard henchman for Machine Dramon when it was first introduced. Gomamon, so I was just trying to... Actually, I'll start second pile. Angemon. Kurosarimon. Demi-Devimon. Sorry, Nicholas, I'll read that in a sec. Keramon. Gartamon. Etamon, yeah, black. Yeah, Etamon's black. Idiot. me, I'm talking me, because I pulled one earlier. Rosemon. Oh, first time we got her. It was Mega for Palmon and for I can't remember her name now. The Fushio's Digimon from Data Squad. Not Lalamon. Anyway, we got Ogremon again. Are we going to get Leomon as our second rare this time? Come on, Leomon. Oh no, but I do know he's a secret rare though. War Greymon. Very nice. Because I guess they felt like we need to get the particular or like the main boss monster of the pack here. So yeah, very nice. Disney used to own Power Rangers franchise when I bought Saban Entertainment. So yeah, Disney is getting Power Rangers back. Oh, well, I knew that, obviously, because the Disney era from... this is questionable, because everyone's thinking, is Wild Force a Disney season or Saban season because of the way things went? Well, it's actually a little bit of both. It's the same production team as the one Saban used up to that point, but it was distributed through Disney. So that's why it's a little bit of both. But lots of people still consider it to be a spiritual Saban season because of the fact they still had the same people involved, etc., etc. And it wasn't until Ninja Storm where people thought, oh yes, all the series from Ninja Storm to RPM is definitely Disney, which is true because they handled the distribution and production, along with I think No Village Roadshow did the help with the production of Ninja Storm. There you go, but that's probably because it was their first time going off to New Zealand. So begin with Palmon, another Metal Mummymon, Zudomon, Garudamon. Not going to make that mistake again. I think we got most of the megas of all the Digidestined, or most of them anyway. Metal Tyrannomon. Oh, I know Seraphimon is a secret rare. Stingmon, and who's the other one? Metal Garurumon. That's another secret rare. So maybe not. Salamon. Gabumon. Magnadramon. Third time pulling that one. Our third Kabuterimon. It's amazing how I keep track of some of them and lose track of some of the others. We got another Ice Wall. That's our first rare. And speaking of, we got Wargreymon last time, so we had to get Metal Garurumon. Very nice. And he's super rare. That's not secret rare, super rare. That's what I meant to say. So I'm just trying to think. Leomon might be a super rare, but no, I think he's a rare. So we might pull him at some point. Nice shiny cards. Just wondering what it was. Renamon. No, Renamon's not in this set. No, Renamon's from Tamers, and Classic Collection tends to focus more on when the card game was first produced, so around the Digimon Adventure era. So a few Digimon Adventure 02 cards, but mostly they focus on the first season, Digimon Adventure. Hence why, of course, you got Wargreymon on the front there, and on the box you got all the main 8 Digidestin's Digimon there. And again, in case anyone wonders why Gatomon and not Salamon, that's because Gatomon is actually, despite the fact she's a champion level, her data size is no bigger than that of a rookie. That's why she's able to retain her form longer as a champion. Because again, it's all to do with data size. Because the thing some people forget is that, oh yeah, these are digital monsters. So therefore they have like gigabytes of data to make them. So of course, the smaller they are, obviously the longer they can retain their form. If they're much larger, then they would use up a lot more energy and will de-digivolve a lot quicker, which is why the same thing happened with a lot of the champions. And then the level above. So Tapermon, start off with. Megadramon. Oh, hold on. The classic Digimon Adventure in 02. Yeah, that's what this set focuses on mostly, Nicholas. So yeah, again, first 2 seasons. Devimon. For the most part, the first one, but they do have a few from 02. Ikakumon. Elecmon. We've pretty much gone through most of them that you can get. Andromon, with a few exceptions, mostly the super rares. Togemon. Agumon. Piedmon again. Second time getting him. Birdramon. I think it's the second time getting her, I think. I may have pulled another one. Here we go. We got Leomon as our first rare. He's a rare, isn't he? Yes. So are we going to get Ogamon? Are we going to get our third Ogamon? That's not always the case. It's just what usually happens with these things. No. Oh, we got Magnarangemon, who is actually it's a super rare. And Angel Woman is also the other super rare. I just remembered. I think it's about. Oh, they'll say on the back of the pack, so I'll check in a sec. Yeah. Hold on. 73 types in total. 26 commons, 20 uncommons, 18 rares, 8 super rares. That's it, and 1 secret rare. And that secret rare, of course, being the Machinedramon. No, just pause. So yeah, this set obviously is based on the more recent version of the card game. They just use a lot of the original artwork, and as such, they tend to focus on the earlier seasons of the anime, which is what the card game was focusing on at the time. The original card game from 1999-2000. Andromon, Devimon. See, I think we've gone through a lot of the commons and uncommons at this point. Megadramon, Togemon, and as such, I'll try and speed things up then. Ikakumon. Actually, we might. I can't remember. I think there might be Renamon or Renamon support in this one, Special Booster version 2.0, but we'll get to those after I'm done with this box. Elecmon, Gomamon, Phoenixmon. Same time pulling her. And Rosemon. Very nice. Patamon. Here we are. We have Seraphimon as our first. There's a rare. Yeah. It's funny that the ultimates are secret rares, but yet their mega forms are rares. It's yeah, I don't think they put too much thought on the rarity on these. And another Tyrannomon. That's just a rare, yeah. You can also tell you, interesting enough, you can also digivolve him from green. So yeah, very interesting. I think there was there's a tamer called Tiger who I think was green but supports Tyrannomon. So if you wanted to, you can use the set this card from this set for that. I'm just gonna just have a quick drink. Got my Pepsi here. Okay. I'm well. My throat is well lubricated. I'm going to careful what I say there. All right. Carrying on. What about approaching the halfway point in this box? So we'll see Stingmon, Hagurumon, Zudomon. I think we've pulled him out twice now beforehand, or at least once. Kurosarimon, Wizardmon, Gardramon, Tapermon, Greymon. I'm thinking in this box, I think you're guaranteed at least 6 super rares, unless of course you get a secret rare. So we will probably get I think we've pulled 3 super rares so far, rather super rares. Yeah, I think we pulled 3 super rares so far, so at least we're guaranteed still to get 2 more. But which ones we don't know yet. That's the beauty of these things. Phoenixmon. Oh yeah, Skull Greymon. I forgot he was in this set. Yeah, you can also digivolve him from red. So so if you've got Greymon, obviously he digivolves straight from Greymon to Skull Greymon, which makes sense again given the anime. So yeah, it's our first rare, definitely rare, and Ultimate Connection. Yeah, there's I think there's a couple more option cards you can get as rares as well, which I haven't pulled. But yeah, again, they use the same artwork as found in the original version of the card game. Yeah, I don't think many people who played the new card game were fans of the original artworks. That's why they haven't come up with a new set yet. But who knows? That might still happen. Yeah, it's a Gardramon, Starfield, Zudomon. Definitely got at least 3 of them now. I can't remember if we've got a playset or not. If we've got a playset now of Biomon, Demi-Devimon, but yeah, it's you get quite a few of the common cards, which you'd expect, and probably a playset of all the uncommon ones. Stingmon, Hagurumon, Weird Garurumon. I think that's actually the second time we've got him, but I haven't really been keeping track. Dino Beamon again. Myotismon. Boltmon. So we did see him in the original anime, but he was in the card game when it was first introduced. Infamon again as our first rare. And this is not the alternate art. Honestly, if it was the alternate art, my third alternate art of Venomyotismon, I was going to lose it. But no, this is just the regular version. This is a super rare, isn't it? Yes. Oh, so maybe we do get 8, and there's about 10 different ones. No, it's something like that. There you go. Of course, we thought that this was the final form of Myotismon. Well, think again. Okay. Yeah, I see what's happened here. Yeah. Some of the packs had slipped, and I was focusing more on one side than I was with the other side, but it doesn't matter. It matters not, as long as they all get opened. Carrying on, Biomon. We have to make a third stack. Kiramon. Palmon. Garudamon. Angemon. Xvmon. Tentamon. Dino Beamon. I've definitely got at least 3 of him now. Boltmon. Lady Devimon. Haven't pulled her yet, I don't think, no. Again, it's another thing with these cards, and now I forget, the rares can sometimes just pop up from out of nowhere. Another win rate 60%. That's our first rare. So we've got 3 of those. But then it's a little more common to pull the rares. And Vmon! Yay! He's just a rare, isn't he? Yeah. Oh, so I didn't mean to shine it right in my eyes there because of the sun. Voting off his there. Sorry, I won't do that. You can definitely tell it's a shiny. Yeah, I'll focus on this end now. So carrying on, Kurisarimon, Tentamon, Wizardmon, Keramon. Funny, since we had pulled that Kurisarimon just now. Salamon, Metal Tyrannomon. Was that I can't remember if they actually encountered Metal. I don't think the Digitestin did encounter Metal Tyrannomon in either the first 2 seasons, but I think he did appear later. Excuse me. Yeah, it's Dark Tyrannomon I'm thinking of. Excuse me. Garurumon. I haven't pulled a couple of him yet. So far. Lady Devimon. Metal Etamon. Another Skull Greymon as our first rare. And Diaboromon, nice. And this is a funny thing. He's white, but he digivolves from black. I don't know why they just didn't bother making him, unless it had something to do with one of the Armageddon cards, especially the one from Battle of Omni. I think it's got something to do with that. This is a super rare. Yep. Awesome. Oh, hi, Merlin. Hi. I just wonder who it was that replied there. Hi there. We've gone through several packs of Digimon Classic Collection. Opening them up live, and then afterwards we're going to open these 2. The Special Booster version 2.5. Because I saw someone open these earlier this week, and I was intrigued with some of the cards that was in them, because a lot of them come from my favorite season, Digimon Tamers. Yeah, I did get your message on Discord saying he had family stuff going on, so I would have understood if you weren't able to make it, but I'm glad you did. Thank you. So, of course, now it's a bit tit for tat, because I always appear on your streams, and now you're appearing on mine, but on a different platform, because, it's a lot easier to type with YouTube than it is on Discord, for crying out loud. Oh, boy. So we're carrying on with Tapermon, Garudamon, and not making that mistake again with Gardramon. Doesn't help they're in the same set. Xvmon, Angemon, Metal Mummimon, Gomamon. Oh yeah, I've got to say, Merlin, I've done some really decent pulls from this box. Devimon managed to get the secret rare in this set, which I was not expecting. Patamon, Greymon, Myotismon, which, by the way, yeah, lots of people thought, oh, that's just a made-up name. No, it isn't. Myotis is the Latin name for the mouse-eared bat. Get it? Vampire bat. Yeah, so it makes sense. Oh, we've got Leomon as our first rare. Is this the one where we're going to get Ogremon afterwards? Are we going to get Ogremon? No. Baptism by fire. Yeah, I knew we hadn't had all the option card rares yet. I'm just trying to... Is that... Yeah, that's War Greymon on the artwork there. Trying to... Oh no, he's firing the fireball. I thought he was defending against it, like he was, but then he probably would have used his brave shield on his back if he was going to do that. Cool. Yeah, I didn't think you were into Digimon, Merlin. Sorry about that, but this is the only thing I could really think of, just to go for a test stream and see where we go from there. But yeah, they've got some pretty good cards. All these cards from this collection or this particular set uses the artwork that was found on the original cards that were released back when Digimon was brand new, so in the very late 90s, early 2000s. So that's the kind of artwork they're using for this particular set. So a lot more sets in the current card game use brand new artwork, which is quite pretty and quite awesome looking for quite a few sets. We'll be able to see that once we get into the special boosters. So carrying on, we've got Megadramon, Elecmon, which I'm guessing he's supporting Leomon, I guess. Yeah, because kind of. Oh no, he's a random. I completely forgot what I said earlier, that it just pops some. Some are full Digivolution lines, and others are just random. Andromon, Togemon. And the cards are falling down. Right, third stack. So I'm just arranging my cards here, because I do not want the commons to get mixed up with all the rares. So yeah, Kakumon, Devimon, Keramon, Boltmon, Gatomon, Phoenixmon. I was thinking just now, I think no doubt Boltmon would have been either a villain or a henchman of a villain if it was used in the anime. Oh, we've got another Paildramon. Very nice. I know Imperial Dramon is... I think that one is also super rare in this. Yeah, the blue version of Dragon Mode. Yeah. Oh! Oh, we got our second altar art. And this one for Pato. Actually, do we have... yeah, I was going to say, I think we pulled one not too long ago. Hold on. So we can compare them. So the regular one, and here's the alt art. The alt art, again, just resembles how the cards looked back in the day. So they originally looked like this, but now they look more like this. But this particular set uses the original artwork. Yeah, that's also... Actually, I think this one is... this one has a... this one has a texture. I don't think you'll be able to see it. No. Try not to blind you or whatever, but there is a texture to this particular card. Yeah. So again, we didn't get the... I think there must be like even rarer, those particular alt arts I'm thinking of. The one with the little digital pet V-Pet pixels. They're around them. I think only about 4 or 5 cards might actually have that, and the rest are just alt arts like this. Yeah. Very good. Actually, I'm just going to quickly open that War Greymon promo, just so it kept staring at me in the face. So again, it's this one, the promo we get for the box. There we go. Blue is better. Gotta support your body. It's raining Digimon cards. Godon, Catmon. Blue is better. Actually, yeah, blue is my favorite suit, because we... I'll show you, because my favorite Digimon, Vmon, little blue dragon. And they're very happy-go-lucky. It also helps that his partner's called Davis in the English dub. It's Daisuke in the original Japanese. His partner, but yeah, Vmon is awesome, and so is Imperial Dramon. I don't think we'll be able to pull Imperial Dramon now, but who knows? I think we still got think at least 2 super rares left guaranteed, and the rest are just rares, but we'll see. So carrying on. Yeah, Davis. Exactly, Nicholas. So we've got Zudomon, Garudamon, and we just hit an hour. Terrific. Salamon, Gardramon, Gomamon, Angemon, Stingmon. Again, it baffles me that Wormmon is not in this. It just... Why, Bandai? Why? Oh, wait. Yeah, you don't think before you do anything. Magnadramon. Good cards, but still. Plesiomon. Dino Beamon. Yes, that is a fusion of a worm and a dragon. Just in case you're wondering. Oh, Analog Youth, again, for a rare. But yeah, we're definitely not going to get the cost on that. I think that's Alter Art of Analog Youth. I think it's still worth quite a bit of money if I was to sell it. But yeah, no chance of getting that now. And Mega Carboterimon. Which again is odd because... oh no, because his Mega form is also super rare. Yeah, so it makes sense. So I'm just thinking to myself, how many packs have we got left here? We got 4 packs, 2 on each side. Oh, did you say blue is better, Merlin, because of the background here? Because the background here, this is what the original cards used. Or some of them used the blue background there. So carrying on, Metal Tyrannomon. Again, good for that Machine Dramon strategy. I'll just show Merlin. This is the secret rare of the set. It's not the alternate art, but it is a pretty powerful card, especially since they got quite a bit of support with the set. They can make the idea is to stack, like, put cards underneath each other so they can form a what's called a Digivolution or an evolution stack. And you can do that right away with this guy. It's incredibly powerful. Okay, Garurumon, Devimon, Salamon, Metal Mummimon. Sorry, the sun is shining and I'm trying to make sure everyone can see the cards here. Elecmon, Ikakumon. Definitely got a play set of a lot of these now. Metawedamon, which I got confused with the color suit earlier. Agumon, Piedmon, oh, here we go again. Leomon, come on, is it Ogremon? Is it Ogremon? No, it's Baptism by Fire again. Oh, this must be the box where both Leomon and Ogremon are. You can get both of them, but they're not together. So thanks for breaking that tradition, Bandai. Oh dear. 3 packs left. And then we go on to the special booster version. Togemon? Yeah, why am I doing the... Sorry, Megadramon. I've started a 3rd stack and I went over to the old ones again. Andromon. Devimon. Garudamon. Salamon. Tapomon. Etamon. Plesiomon. Rosemon. Here we go. Emergency program shutdown. We haven't had this one yet. That's our first row with Cherrymon in there. Yeah, we've got Cherrymon. We've got the tops of Palmon, Coromon. Oh, it's a lot of the in training Digimon. We've got the... Looks like the... I don't know, that's supposed to be like Deramon's backside stuck in the tree there. I don't know. But anyway, the tree is Digimon, Cherrymon. We'll see in the English dub. I can't recall. I'm not sure the actor's name, but of course he plays him, make him sound like Marlon Brando from The Godfather. And Kawagamon as our other rare. Okay, 2 packs left. And again, pro tip for Merlin is he doesn't that. Obviously, I doubt you'll be opening up Digimon cards anytime soon. But yes, open the packs from the bottom, not the top. They're a lot easier. Oh dear. Metal Mummymon, Tapermon, Palmon, XVmon, Kurosarimon, Wizardmon, Hagurumon, Piedmon, Kabuterimon, Gabumon. I do like Gabumon as well. His evolutionary line. Metal Greymon is our first rare, which again is good for the Machine Dramon strategy. And Skull Greymon. So yeah, you can take your pick of what Greymon you can evolve into. It's quite appropriate, those two being together. But very rare that happens. You think that would happen more often, but there you go. Last pack. I don't think we're going to be getting anything special. Unless we've probably still got one super rare, but we'll see. So, Keramon, Stingmon, Metal Mummymon, Devimon, Tentamon, Gomamon, Kurosarimon, Gatomon, Kabuterimon, Birdramon, another Paildramon is our first rare. We might get an Imperial Dramon, but I doubt it. And now, Fight for Your Pride. Actually, I think this is I don't know. I think it might be the first box which I had that didn't have an Imperial Dramon in it. Yeah, but then mind you, that was likely replaced by the Machine Dramon. But still, doesn't really matter because I've got. I think I had at least one Imperial Dramon I'm using for the deck I built some time ago. But there you go. So yeah, that's all of the classic collection. But of course, we're not done yet. I've still got the 2 special booster version 2.0s. Like I said, they've got quite a few Tamer support cards. I'll open those just after I've had the rest of my drink. Okay. Sorry about that. Digimon aired on Fox Kids in the US. I don't know what network in the UK aired Digimon. The UK version of Fox Kids aired Digimon, as well as ITV, particularly during children's ITV, which is their children's block. So yeah, Fox Kids was satellite and cable, and ITV was nationwide through regular terrestrial television. So yeah, special booster version 2.5. Like I said, this is a amalgamation of several sets, a bit like some of the early versions of the new version of the card game. They were an amalgamation of different Japanese sets. So yeah, here I'll just let you glance there, but I'm going to read what it says, because obviously there's a lot more cards with this one than there were in Classic Collection, and also this is how the game has evolved quite a bit with this set around this time. So 174 types in total, 64 commons, 39 uncommons, 38 rares, 18 super rares, 5 secret rares, and 10 special cards. Special cards? Oh, excuse me. Are those reprints? I don't know. There might be reprints. Yeah, I'm trying to remember when Cyberknight, when he did his opening of a box, and I think they were. There might actually be reprints, I assume, or something. But yeah, it's interesting. Hopefully, if I'm able to, I'll try and get a box full. But I was at Forbidden Planet the other day and decided to get 2 of these packs while I was there. So the chest opening music. There you go. Oh, hang on. Open from the bottom. No, it's failing me. The bottom is failing me. Oh, no, it's not. I was going to say, I was going to try the top, if anything. Right, so all these cards are relatively brand new to me. So it might take some time. Speaking of Digimon Tamers, Strike Dramon. That's Cyberdramon's champion form, or Monodramon's champion form, I should say. So I'll probably read the cards. Which I can do that now, can't I? Yeah. When digivolving, if you have one or fewer tamers, you may play one Ryo Akiyama from your hand without paying the cost. And inherited effect, all turns this Digimon gains 1000 DP. Okay, then. This actually is a nice little addition, altered version for the version from Digital Hazard. You can actually use play that version of Ryo. I think Ryo actually has a new card in this as well, which oh, that's right. You got triple colors now. Yeah. So if you're using red, yellow, or green, you can play this card, Trinity Burst. Oh, I know this one. I just noticed. Sorry if the picture's going a bit there. But yeah, Trinity Burst. Yeah, this is from the first Digimon Tamers movie. You can just about see Wargreymon, Rapidmon, and Talmon in the image there. So yes, Nicholas, this set will. I think this set will definitely have. Renamon. I think I'm trying to remember. I think Cyberknight did pull at least Cubimon or Talmon, so Renamon must be in this. Anyway, while you have a level 5 Wargreymon, Talmon, or Rapidmon, you may ignore this card's color requirements. Okay, so again, you can sort of play this without worrying about the requirements. Main: play one Wargreymon token, Digimon Red 6000 DP, Talmon token, Digimon Yellow 6000 DP, and one Rapidmon token, Digimon Green 6000 DP. This effect, you can play tokens with the same name as your Digimon. Then one of your level 5 Digimon gains Alliance, twice for the turn and attacks. And security effect, you may play one level 5 Wargreymon, Talmon, or Rapidmon from your hand without paying the cost. Okay, then, so they're introducing tokens, much like Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, that's interesting. Although, mind you, I think it would help if Bandai were to print something. Oh, yeah, because they did introduce tokens all the way back with Diaboromon. There was a Diaboromon card, not the one from Classic Collection we just pulled, but there was another one. I think it was Battle of Omni. It was from a previous set where you can actually summon tokens, but they didn't really give you cards to use as tokens, which is a bit silly. But oh well, it is what it is. Bulbmon. That's right, because they've got several new Digimon from manga, from video games, quite a few which I've never heard of or even seen before until the card game. I think I'll read this out. Oh, it has blocker. Opponent's turn. When this Digimon would leave the battle area, you may play one play cost 4 or lower Digimon card from this Digimon's Digivolution cards without paying the cost. Oh, yeah, this is level 5, so this is an ultimate. Inherited. Opponent's turn. Once per turn, when one of your opponent's Digimon attacks, you may change the attack target to this Digimon. And of course, with blocker, that's a good effect. So yeah, you can protect your security or one of your other Digimon by using that effect. It's still Bulbmon. Yeah, I've never really heard or seen this card before. Yeah, very interesting. Is that Ballista? Yeah, Ballistamon. I think I've heard of this one. I think he appeared in another set. I think, or yeah, from another. I think yeah, it must have been from another set. Anyway, on play, this Digimon may digivolve into Alter Ballistamon under your tamers without paying the cost. On deletion, save. I know that ability save is when you can put a Digimon and hide it under your not hide it, but add it to one of your tamers to protect it. Inherited opponent's turn. This Digimon with the Cross Heart trait gains blocker. Ah, that's it. It's from Cross Wars. Yeah. Or Digimon Fusion in English. You know, the season that Saban, Nicholas. Yeah. Yeah, the season that Saban did dub, but didn't finish for some reason, which is a major pity because Cross Wars had that major story arc or few episodes toward the end where all the Digimon heroes from the anime, or at least all the main heroes up to that point, of course, had a huge crossover battle with all the different Venom Myotismons and Malo Myotismons. You had Tai and Matt from of course, from the first season. You had Davis and Ken from Adventure Zero 2. You had Takato from Tamers. You had Takuya as a Agunimon from Frontier. And you had Marcus and his Agumon from Digimon Data Squad, or Savers if you're Japanese. Yeah, also I like to call him Punchy McPuncherson because he just punches him. He literally is Digimon's one punch man. Oh dear. Unleash the Dragon Gene. Oh, we got Dragomon on there. Oh no, Dracomon. Yeah, Dracomon. So yeah, I said a lot of these cards are brand new to me. So hold on, I'll just read it out. Main, you may play one Digimon card with Dracomon or Examon in its text from your hand with the play cost reduced by 3. Then place this card in the battle area. All turns. When any of your Digimon with Dracomon or Examon in their text would leave the battle area, after that in battle, delay. 2 of your Digimon may DNA Digivolve into Examon in the hand. Oh, that's the delay effect, right. Sorry. And security. You may play one Digimon card with Dracomon in its name from your hand or trash without paying the cost. Then place this card in the battle area. Okay, yeah, so yeah, quite a few Digimon have different support with the set. But that's because this is an amalgamation of several Japanese sets put together. I think there's a lot of what do we call it? I've lost weight. Yeah, it's an amalgamation of different sets and different card sets focus on different Digimon and all that. But of course, this is an amalgamation, so they're all smashed up in here. Oh, hi, Kimberly. Hi there. Yeah, it's going quite well. I'm just opening up some Digimon packs, although we're almost done here. I'm taking my time with this set, the Special Booster version 2.0, because all these cards are brand new. Also, sorry for the glare that's coming up from the sun there. Nothing much I can do about that, because if I close the windows, then the picture quality is going to suffer. Oh, Pulsemon. Yeah, Pulsemon's originally from one of the Digimon V-Pets, but obviously it's made into manga and anime since then. Digivolve, BBmon or level 2 with Seeker's trait, cost reduced to 0. Your turn. When this Digimon would Digivolve into a Digimon card with Pulsemon in its text, or the Seeker's trait, reduce the Digivolution cost by 1. Inherited. All turns, once per turn. When this Digimon deletes your opponent's Digimon in battle, gain 1 memory. Well, that's right, yeah, because it's yellow. Yellow. I know yellow is security. Yeah. No. Black is the one that has the traits of memory. What's the word I'm searching for? Memory efficiency. That's it. I remember that Shoutmon was voiced by Ben Deskin, who did KND as number 1 for Nigel Uno and Stitch for the 2 anime series that Disney did, and I subbed to channel. Yeah, yes, yeah. I think. Did you? I think. Yeah, I think you did sub that. I think we did sub a while ago, Kimberly. But yeah, I did not know that though about Ben Deskin. But yeah, of course that does make sense considering that a lot of people who dub Digimon, of course, would go on to dub other things. Chromon. I'm guessing. Oh no, Chromon isn't what I'm thinking of. Now I'm thinking of Ravenmon or whatever from Digimon Data Squad again. Anyway, Digivolve level 4 with Axel trait cost. Axel trait cost 3. On play, when Digivolving, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, and one of your opponent's one of your Digimon gets 3,000 DP for the turn. Then one of your Digimon may attack. When attacking once per turn, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 4,000 DP for the turn. That's it. That's what yellow does as well. They also have attack increase and DP reduction. Oh yeah, when I saw your Rabbit Persona last summer. Oh, so yeah, and he also voiced Cutemon. Okay, yeah. Oh, I know Cutemon. Yeah, that's the bunny. That's the bunny Digimon. Yeah, so I thought, I thought you'd subbed quite a bit some time ago, Kimberly. Which again, Groundramon. Oh, actually, he looks like an evolution. I think he is an evolution of Dracomon. So far, no sign of those D-Reaper supports or anything from... Or actually, no, there's a little bit from... Or do you have that? The first two cards were from Tamers, so I can't really complain about that. Groundramon, Digivolve, Cordramon. That's what he looks like. Yeah. I knew there was another dragon that's similar to that. Yeah. Cordramon cost 3. On play when Digivolving, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers. Then one of your Digimon or Tamers can't unsuspend until the end of their turn. All turns, this Digimon is also treated as a level 6 Breakdramon for Exomon DNA Digivolution. Okay. And inherited effect. All turns, once per turn, when this Digimon deletes your opponent's Digimon in battle, trash their top security card. So yes, pretty powerful card there. As I said, you'll be able to pause the video after the stream if you really want to have a proper read, even though I just read it all out for you. Oh, King Device. I know there was a card in Tamers called Queen's Device. I think this obviously is the opposite of that one. So yeah, while you don't have King Device in the battle area, you may ignore this card's color requirements. When this card is trashed from the battle area, place one device trait option card with a use cost of 3 from your trash to the battle area. Main, place one device trait option card with a use cost of 3 from your trash to the battle area. Then place this card in the battle area. And security, you may place one option card with the device trait from your hand in the battle area, then add this card to your hand. So yeah, there was obviously it complements Queen. I'm not sure if there's other devices. I'm guessing there must be. Trash the card. No, wait, trash. Yeah, it's how I've read it. So when you don't have King's Device in the battle area, when this card is trashed from the battle area, place one device trait option card with a use cost of 3 from your trash in the battle area. So yeah, it complements Queen's Device, I think, or another card with device. So if this gets rid of, you can replace it with another card from your trash. Essentially, it's kind of a bounce effect. So yeah, sorry about that. That was me trying to read the card, and I'm just got confused. As I said, it's new to me. This one is Grademon, which I'm guessing is probably another Cross Wars character. So right, hold on. Digivolve, Raptordramon, or level 4 with Chronicle trait, cost 3. I guess so. On play, when Digivolve, you may play one Duramon or Ryudamon. Oh no, they're from the X Evolution movie. From Digimon World 4, wasn't it? Yeah. Anyway. Sorry. On play, when Digivolving, when you may play one Doramon or Ryudamon from your hand to your empty breeding area without paying the cost. Then, if during an attack until the end of your opponent's turn, one of your Digimon isn't affected by your opponent's Digimon's main effects and gets plus 5,000 DP. Digimon's effects and gets plus 5,000 DP. An inherited effect, opponent's turn, once per turn. When one of your opponent's Digimon attacks, you may change the attack target to this Digimon. You get Graveyard, yeah. In the originally, I think what Bandai were going for when this version of the card game was introduced, they were going to call it the recycle bin, but at the end of the day, they just called it the trash. I mean, it's just one simple word. Yeah. Oh, that's the thing with Bandai card games. Usually, it's your deck is right beside you, and the discard pile, whatever it is, graveyards or whatever, is above it. But with Bandai card games, it's the other way around. Your deck is there, and your discard pile is the one that's right next to you. I don't know why that is. It's just weird. We've got our first rare, Umekamon. And, sorry, there we go. Not quite sure where he's from, but hold on. Oh, he's got blocker. On play, if you have one or fewer security cards, this Digimon may Digivolve into Omnimon. And Omnimon X antibody in the hand, ignoring Digivolution requirements and without paying the cost. Ooh, nice. On deletion, you may play this card as the bottom Digivolution card of your King Drazel, 7d6 in the breeding area. rule. Name also treated as X antibody. Okay, that's that for this card as a whole. Inherited effect. Breeding. Opponent's turn. When your security stack is removed from by... when your security stack is removed from by suspending this Digimon, play one Omekamon from this Digimon's Digivolution cards without paying the cost. Okay, then it's a kind of a combination of Omnimon with King Drazel. The server, which has been used as a kind of antagonist. It started off with Data Squad, and then they decided to use it again for stuff like Digimon for the Cyber Sleuth games. Actually, I think the next upcoming set, there's got some Cyber Sleuth support coming up. So yeah, that'll be quite interesting. So that's our first rare, and finally, I think this is I think this might be an alter art. Gankumon X Antibody. I do know that this is good for Jesmon. Or at least like Gankumon in lore is meant to be the trainer of Huckmon. That's it. Yeah, it's meant to be Huckmon's trainer, and of course he becomes Jesmon. So there you go. Digivolve. Gankumon costs 2. When digivolving, Digivolve 2. One of your opponent's Digimon. Oh yeah, Digivolve 2. One of your opponent's Digimon, so they can you can make it devolve 2 stages. So if it's Mega, you can make it Digivolve, Digivolve to Champion, or Champion, or Ultimate to Rookie. Then, if one Gankumon or X Antibody is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards until the end of your opponent's turn, none of your Digimon are affected by your opponent's Digimon effects. Very good. Opponent's turn. All of your Digimon with Sistermon or Huckmon. See, I told you there. Well, told about Huckmon at least. In their names, and all the Royal Knights trait gain Reboot and Blocker. Nice. Inherited effect. Opponent's turn. When his Digimon is Jesmon GX, all of your Digimon gain Reboot and Blocker. Very, very nice. So funny enough, actually, I did get the Jesmon starter deck, or 2 of them, because they had some cards where they had some decent reprints, particularly the Davis card, which is the very good one for a searcher if you want to search for a green and blue Digimon. That's why I initially got the sets for. So yeah, if I wanted to build Jesmon, that card would surely help out. As I said, there's quite a bit of I think I did say it earlier, there's quite a bit of Jesmon support in this. Oh, Fred, hi there. We're just approaching the end. This is the last pack we'll be opening, but hey, at least you've made it. So yeah, great to see you. So yes, final pack. Of course, like if you want to see the rest of the video, once this stream's over, you'll be able to view it on YouTube. So yes, final pack. Let's see what we can end with. We might get those, the D-Reaper supports or anything from Tamers. I'll be happy. Granted, okay. Oh no, see the top, it's not doing it for me. The top is not doing it for me at all. So let's try the bottom. Ah, it's like Strike It Lucky. The top, the middle, or the bottom? Oh no, it's the bottom's not doing it for me either. No, this is one of those rare packs where it refuses to open. Oh dearie me. I think it doesn't help. My hands are a bit sweaty, so or becoming sweaty, so it's a bit. Yeah. This is why. Oh, sorry. This is where the scissors. Actually, let's. Right. Let's try the bottom. Actually, let's try one more time. One more attempt. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yeah, we avoided using the scissors. Good. Yeah, I still got my scissors with me from earlier. Okay, we'll begin with the Apostle of Doom Descends. Also, oh, thank you, Merlin. I'm sure you appreciates that. Of course, Fred's a terrific artist. You know, he's done a lot of his pictures on Fur Affinity and DeviantArt, for those who don't know. Anyway, the Apostle of Doom Descends. Main. One of your Digimon may digivolve into a level 6 or lower Digimon card with Dex or Def X in its name in the trash with the Digivolution cost reduced by 4. Then place this card in the battle area. All turns. When any of your Dex Oh, this is a silly long one. When any of your deck's Dorugurumon would leave the battle area, delay. By returning one Dorumon from those Digimon's Digivolution cards to the hand, you may play one Defexmon from your trash without paying the cost. Bit of a mouthful, but it does make sense. Security, you may play one Dorumon from your hand or trash without paying the cost. Then add this card to your hand. There you go. That's good. Yeah, the sun might be in my eyes, but you should be able to see the card at least. So that's the first one. Next up is Cordramon. So this is the one that digivolves into, where is it? This one, yeah, into a Groundramon. Sorry. Again, I have to think of like being a mirror, kind of. Actually, put the rares there. So, Cordramon, Digivolve level 3 with Dracomon in name cost 2. Raid. This is a main ability. Your turn. When any of your blue Digimon with Dracomon or Examon in their texts are played, this Digimon may Digivolve into Groundramon in the hand with the Digivolution cost reduced by 2. Inherited effect, your turn, this Digimon gains 2000 DP. Okay, then. I don't know. There must be like a blue version of Cordramon then, and that's probably released in another set. Yeah, very interesting. And like I said Merlin earlier, this is the kind of artwork they tend to use now with a lot of the modern cards. Or sometimes they use screen grabs from the anime like this. Bonds of True Love. Yeah, this is definitely Impmon / Beelzemon support. Come on, everyone who's seen Tamers, we all know this scene. Yeah, it's Mako giving Impmon his gun so he can blast the back eyes with it. Oh, great. When this card is trashed from the deck, you may place it in the battle area. Main, trash the top 2 cards of your deck, then place this card in the battle area. At the start of your turn, if you don't have a Digimon, delay, you may play one Impmon from your trash without paying the cost. And security, place this card in the battle area. So, yeah, basically this helps trash cards and get your Impmon out of the trash ASAP, pretty much, after the delay effect. Because with delay, you have to wait till your next turn to use it. But yeah, typical purple deck, trashing your cards. But that's good, though, since a lot of cards tend to activate from the trash. Or graveyard, if you're Yu-Gi-Oh! Or the GY, as it's known now, of course. The GY. So that's that. This one is Fellowship of Hope's Keepers. Okay, I think this might be for Royal Knights with Yggdrasil. Sorry, just blocking the cost there. So it's a cost of 3 memory to play. So hold on, I'll just read it out. Main, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 Chronicle trait card among them to your hand. Return the rest to the top or bottom of the deck. Then place this card in the battle area. Okay, then usually a lot of the time it's bottom. All turns. When any of your Chronicle trait Digimon are deleted, delay. Sorry, I keep doing that. By moving your level 3 or higher Chronicle trait Digimon from the breeding area to the battle area, it may Digivolve into a Chronicle trait Digimon card in the hand or trash without paying the cost. Oh, that's right, because it's black, so it's efficiency. Security effect. Security, you may play 1 Chronicle trait card with a play cost of 5 or less in your hand or trash without paying the cost. Then place this card in the battle area. Again, so I'm guessing Chronicle must be probably to do with so probably to do with Yggdrasil and the Royal Knights, possibly, but I'm not 100%. As I know, a lot of these cards are new to me. I've got that some familiarity, but there you go. That's it. If it's Digimon Tamers, I'll know it straight off the bat. But if it's any other series, yeah, it's going to take me a while to get used to that. Oh, here we are. Crabmon X Antibody. Obviously, this is I mind you. First of all, I just realised that I don't know why they just keep calling it X Antibody. Why not just Crabmon X? Because they've that's what they've done before. But oh well. It is what it is. Of course, it's Bandai. They're not well known for their consistency. Digivolve Crabmon cost 0. Oh yeah, because that's right. Yeah, because you got to evolve on top of a regular version of that Digimon before you can get into the X form. On play, when digivolving, one of your Digimon can't be deleted in battle until the end of the opponent's turn. Nice. Well, that's a delay effect. That's usually what blue decks are about. Inheritable effect. When attacking once per turn, if you have 7 or fewer cards in your hand, draw 1. So that's another thing as well. It has drawing power if you have fewer cards. There we go. Because the classic collection, it has no digi eggs. I forgot that digi eggs are a thing. Pikmons. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, because in Battle of Omni you have a yellow version of this card, but this one's for red. So I'm guessing this one must be for Jesmon, I assume. Anyway. So yeah, I'll read it. When attacking once, but inheritable effect, obviously, because it's a digi-egg. When attacking once per turn by placing one Digimon card with the cross heart or blue flare trait from your hand under any of your tamers, draw 1. Okay, then no. So this is more for I'm guessing Shoutmon then, because Shoutmon's the main character or main Digimon from from Cross Wars. You think it must be, yeah. Or it can be really used with any Digimon from that particular trait. But still, of course, I think the one in the sunglasses is the leader, and the small babies are the are the subordinates. So you get cute artwork like that from time to time, or then you get in very dark ones like this one for Blimpmon. Yeah, I remember Blimpmons from I can't remember exactly whereabouts in the franchise it comes from, but I remember this was a card in New Awakening. That's it. And it was a dual card. It was a blue and black card, but this one's just black. Oh, hi Ed. Hi. This is just the last pack of Digimon cards I've opened. So yeah, just made it just in time for the last few cards there. So hi then. Of course, I'll refer to you earlier on. What was it about? Yeah, about you streaming on Twitch and everything. Sorry about the sun and everything. It seemed to be affecting the camera. No, it's not. It's not your fault, Ed. I did. This is kind of like almost like a last minute thing. I did, but I did mention. Try to get my words out, Dave. I did mention earlier on that I was going to do a stream, but this was like several hours ago. So I thought there was enough warning. So, but next time though, I'll try and plan things up a bit more earlier, so that people will be able to come on. But yeah, quite a few people have shown up, which is good. Anyway, I did say that the obviously being able to type messages on YouTube is far easier than those on Twitch. Anyway, Blimpmon. On play, when digivolving, one of your opponent's Digimon can't attack players until the end of their turn. Inherited effect, reboot. This Digimon also unsuspend your opponent's unsuspend phase. That's true. That's what reboot does. So there we go. Like I said, this card also appeared in New Awakening. That's it. With the fact it was a dual coloured card. Both like this one here, Epsimon. Don't know where this one comes from. I was just getting to my notifications. That's fine. That's fine. At least you made like for the last few minutes or so of the stream. But like I said, next time I'll perhaps try and work things out, or maybe start a bit later as well. So that tends to help as well. Obviously, it's a bit easier to stream during like the spring and summer months because you get a lot more daylight. And this webcam is it much prefers natural light to artificial light, because otherwise, if I try and stream with artificial light, it just looks absolutely terrible. Anyway, Epsimon, Digivolve, Kapurimon cost 0. Oh, it's yeah. I only just noticed Kapurimon's in the artwork. The one with the tail. Yeah, that's cute. And that makes sense why it's black as well as blue. Your turn. When this Digimon would digivolve into a Digimon card with the cyborg or machine trait, reduce the Digivolution cost by 1. All turns this Digimon gains 1000 DP. So actually, this would be good to. Funny enough, if with the classic collection, if you were using the machine Digimon strategy, this would actually be a nice little rookie, or a nice alternate rookie to start things off with. Barry's late to the party. It's okay, Ed. Don't worry. At least I appreciate the fact that you're here. Just as I've revealed the last few cards. Oh, no need introduction with this one. It's King's Device again. But since you're here, Ed, I'll read it. I'll read it out, and of course, I'll try not to confuse myself like I did earlier. Anyway, while you don't have King's Device in the battle area, you may ignore this card's color requirements. When this card is trashed from the battle area, place 1 device trait option card with a use cost of 3 from your trash in the battle area. Main, place 1 device trait option card with a use cost of 3 from your trash in the battle area. Then place this card in the battle area. So, yeah, that's the other effect. You can have like King. You can bring back King's Device, and you can use. I think Queen's Device was the other one, and I'm not sure. I think there's other device cards they've introduced in this set, but yeah, it's a way of bringing them out into the field. And security may place 1 option card with the device trait from your hand in the battle area. Then add this card to your hand. King's, yes, I know. It's self-aware, Ed. Like everything else in life, it's self-aware. It knows you. Bandai knows what stories you're making up now. Oh, I might as well mention it. For those who don't know, Ed's starting a new audio series called 4 Kings, where 4 sons get together after the passing of their parents after a plane accident. But there's meant to be a bit air of mystery going on about the whole entire thing, which, yeah, sounds quite intriguing. And I might happen to be playing one of the characters. Actually, not one of the. I'm actually a supporting character. At the end of the day, but yeah, I just realised. Yeah, especially since you're here. Everything is self-aware, Ed. I'm convinced everything in life is self-aware. Oh, we got Iron Marco. So yeah, this definitely has more Impmon support. These two, of course. Oh yeah, Marco's got the gun as well. Oh dear. Oh, I love Digimon Tamers. I'll just read it out. Start of your main phase. If your opponent has a Digimon, gain 1 memory. Main. If you have 20 or more cards in your trash, by suspending this tamer, one of your Impmon may digivolve into Beelzemon in the hand or trash for a Digivolution cost of 4, ignoring Digivolution requirements. And security, play this card without paying the cost. So, yeah. I hope I can do some voice work for it soon. Yeah, I'm hoping for that too, Merlin. You sound absolutely great. I'm pretty sure of that. And of course, now that it's been confirmed that at least one of them speaks British, despite the various actors not actually British, yeah, I think you might stand a good chance of getting a role. Sorry, that was a bit dark. Trust me, Merlin, there's going to be a lot of characters to come. Yep. So I'm pretty sure you're going to get at least one role, Merlin. Don't worry. It'd be great to actually voice act with you. That'd be absolutely terrific. All right, got to here we go. Speaking of Ryo Akiyama, the other card mentioned him earlier. This is the new one, again from Digimon Tamers, which is awesome. That's why I know this character. I'll just read it out first. Start of your main phase by placing 1 option card with a device trait from your hand in the battle area. Draw 1. Main, by suspending this tamer and trashing 4 of your option cards with the device trait in the battle area, you may play 1 Cyberdramon from your hand or trash without paying the cost. Security, play this card without paying the cost. So, yeah. Is this the... Yeah, BT19? Oh, yeah. Yeah, because thank goodness these things have got the little serial numbers, because, again, I mentioned this is an amalgamation of several sets from Japan. They just decided to like clump together and release in English. Oh boy, at least it gives a bit more oomph to these packs, I would say. So yeah, this makes a very nice companion piece to the one from Digital Hazard, which I still got a full box, and I will open it at some point because I absolutely love Tamers. It is my favorite season. I know it's a bit desperate, but I really wanted to get involved in one of Ed's projects. No, that's absolutely fine, Merlin. Yeah, it's mean, I've heard you do a bit of voice acting before, and you sounded absolutely great. So for this project, I've got the utmost confidence in you. So yeah, Ria Kelman, that was our first rare, and we end with... Oh, speaking of Impmon, this must be an Impmon day for me. We got Beelzemon, his mega form. So very nice. I'll just read it off. On play when Digivolving, trash the top 2 cards of your deck. Then this Digimon gains blocker until the end of your opponent's turn. All turns, once per turn. When effects trash from your deck, delete one of your opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon. So if I guess against another purple player, if they try to target your deck and delete a card, then in turn they can delete a Digimon. Oh, that's a pretty nasty effect. But it's good though, especially if you go up against other purple players. So you have to be really be strategic over what stuff you delete. But yeah, again, Merlin, I'm pretty sure you will get a part in Ed's new audio stories. Story, rather. Singular. But yeah, it's still work in progress. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing how it all comes out. So yeah, that was the final card. That's all the packs I'm going to be opening right now. I've tied out my voice slightly, but yeah. I'm sure we'll find a role for you there, Merlin. Yeah, no doubt you will, Ed. Well, that is going to be it for this stream, guys. It's coming up to just over 3/4 of an hour now, so it's been going on for an hour and 45 minutes. So yeah, stuff's been learned. I know people will watch me once I've given fair warning. So again, I will keep that all in mind, and hopefully more people will come in next time. So thanks again, everyone who's shown up. Ed, Merlin, Fred, and Nicholas seems to have gone. I was talking to him mostly, and where is she? And Kimberly, yeah, she's shown up as well. So thank you everybody who showed up. Thank you ever so much. That really does mean a lot to me. And yeah, all right, take care. Yeah, you too. And I'll definitely or try and come to your next stream when I can, Ed. But thanks ever so much for appearing on this one. Thank you to Merlin. Thank you to Fred. Thank you to Nicholas. Thank you to Kimberly and everyone else who's watching us. Sorry again about the sunshine. I thought it would... well, hopefully it wasn't too much of a detriment. I'm pretty sure you would be able to see the cards more than anything. But yeah, thanks again. Yeah, I love you too, Merlin. And I'll definitely hop on your next stream as well, whenever that will be. So yeah, I hope it... this is better. You can see me now. So I'll end things there. So take care, everybody, and I'll see you again soon. Have a great day. Bye.